You might be sitting there right now thinking, why should I care about connecting with God, right? You love your hobbies and your friends and your routine. Life's good, right? Why seek anything beyond what you enjoy the most? And this is something that I hear all the time. It's a super common sentiment, and I understand where you're coming from too, because I've lived this, but I want to explore it together because I'm part of Whereyouare.church, and we want to meet you exactly where you are. We're a community that wants to help you see that God is with you, no matter what your interests or your doubts or your reservations might be. So let's talk about this attitude of I don't care. I've used it. It's a defense mechanism. It's a comfort zone, right? It protects you from the unknown, from risks of opening yourself up to something new. But in that comfort, are you potentially missing out on something incredible? Like, what if there's more? What if there's more? Imagine your favorite hobby or activity. You love it. It brings you so much joy and satisfaction, and that's awesome, right? But what if there were hidden depths to that hobby that you just haven't discovered yet? Like, what if seeking God could provide a new dimension to your existing passions and interests? You see, spirituality isn't about taking away what you love. It's actually about adding richness and meaning to it. So why bother, right? This is probably what most people are asking. Why bother? Here's the challenge. First of all, explore the questions. Like, ask the questions. What's the purpose of life? Why are we here? These are huge questions that can lead to really deep and profound insights that can change your life. Or secondly, seek new perspectives. You could read the Bible, right? Or watch an inspiring message or sermon or talk, or have a conversation with someone who believes in God to see for yourself. And then lastly, reflect on your experience. You could spend time thinking about what you've learned or what you felt. Ask yourself, does it resonate with you? Does it provoke curiosity? Or engage with the community. Sometimes connecting with others that are on a similar journey as you, who are struggling with the same things, like, I don't know, I don't care. They might be on a similar journey that can provide you support and understanding as you go. Or you could reevaluate your understanding as a whole. If you've had bad experiences in the past with religion, right? Maybe you could try this approach and have fresh eyes on it. Next, you could invest time and effort. Just like a new hobby, spiritual growth, you got to know, is going to require a lot of patience and effort on your part. And here's what I've learned. Life is full of seasons. You might enjoy the warmth of summer. You might love the new life that spring brings, or you might like the colors of fall or the coziness of winter. Each season has its beauty, but it also has its challenges. And in the season that you're in right now of this, I don't care. You know, that's just where you're at. You might feel content, but you might also feel a lingering emptiness, kind of like a longing for something more. And I think that embracing the possibility of like a spiritual journey or about what God might want to say or reconnecting with Jesus is like exploring a new season of life. It's full of wonder, of beauty, and potential growth. But in the end, it's your choice, right? No one could force me when I was growing up and I didn't care and I was going through that. And no one can force you to care either, or to explore, or to grow. But what if taking that step could lead to a richer, more fulfilling life? There's this verse that I love that I think speaks to this in the Bible. It says in Revelation chapter 3, verse 20, Jesus is actually speaking. He says, "Here I am, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens that door, I will come in and I will eat with that person and they with me." This imagery speaks of invitation, friendship, and connection. The door is your heart, and the choice to open that door is yours. So if you feel a spark of curiosity after hearing this, or a nudge that you maybe want to explore and go a little deeper, let me give you some practical ways. First would be to create some space. Just set aside a few minutes every single day just to meditate, to pray, to reflect, to think. Secondly, join a community. We have a community right here at Whereyouare.church online. That's really awesome. But find a community where you can explore these questions, explore reconnecting with Jesus in your faith without any judgment or pressure. Next would be to seek some wisdom out. Talk to somebody, like I said before, who's been on the journey, who you've seen take the turn that you're looking to take. And ask questions, like really good questions. Next would be to express yourself. And this one is so important. You've got to write down your thoughts and feelings as you go through this. Otherwise, you'll just forget. They just right out the brain, right out the ears. It can be helpful for you later to process what you've been going through and to think about it. And then lastly, like I said before, give it time. Any type of meaningful journey, like a spiritual exploration or trying to connect with Jesus, is going to take more time. Don't rush it. Don't just give it one day. Don't just give it 1 week. Give it some time. And I want to leave you with this encouragement. Your current feelings of indifference, the I don't care, they're not technically wrong or bad at all, but they are a starting point, right? But just beyond the I don't care might have a world of depth and meaning and connection that you just never knew existed. And I invite you to take that step, to open that door just a crack, to see what's on the other side. You might just find something beautiful, something that makes you say, I do care. So may your journey be filled with discovery, growth, and joy. We'll see you next time.